Hello, my name is Ana Olivares and I'm going to talk about totalitarianism, nationalism, and World War I. Totalitarianism is a political system in which the government has total control over the lives of individual citizens. It is worse than a dictatorship. Seven aspects of this is absolute control of the government, society of fear, use of propaganda, lack of news information, individual subservient to the state, prohibit all opposition, and charismatic leaders. Examples of totalitarianism are Joseph Stalin, Adolf Hitler, and Benito Mussolini. Now we're going to talk about nationalism. Nationalism is a feeling that people have or being loyal to and proud of their country, often with the belief that it is a better and more important than other countries. Nationalism is a modern movement. Throughout history, people have been attached to their native soil, to the tradition of their parents, and to establish territorial authorities. But it was not until the end of the 18th century that nationalism began to be a generally recognized sentiment molding public and private life and one of the greatest. Finally, we're going to talk about World War I. World War I, or also known as the Great War, was a global war centered in Europe that began on July 28, 1914 and lasted until November 11, 1918. More than 9 million combatants and 7 million civilians died as a result of this war. The war was between the world's economic greatest powers. The Allies were the United Kingdom, France, and the Russian Empire, and the Central Powers were Germany and Austria-Hungary. These alliances were reorganized and expanded as more nations entered the war. Italy, Japan, and the United States joined the Allies, and the Ottoman Empire and Bulgaria the Central Powers. The immediate trigger of the war was on June 28, 1914, the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria, heir of the throne of Austria-Hungary, was killed by Gavrilo Princip in Sarajevo. This set off diplomatic crisis when Austria-Hungary delivered an ultimatum to Kingdom of Serbia. On July 28, the Austro-Hungarian declared war on Serbia and invaded it. As Russia mobilized in support of Serbia, Germany invaded neutral Belgium and Luxembourg before moving toward France, leading Britain to declare war on Germany. In November 1914, the Ottoman Empire joined the Central Powers, opening fronts in the Caucasus, Mesopotamia, and the Sinai. Italy joined the Allies in 1915 and Bulgaria joined the Central Powers in the same year, while Romania joined the Allies in 1916 and the United States joined the Allies in 1917. The Russian government collapsed in March 1917 and a subsequent revolution in November brought the Russians to terms with the Central Powers. On November 4, 1918, the Austro-Hungarian Empire agreed to an armistice, and Germany, which had its own trouble with revolutionaries, agreed to an armistice. On November 11, 1918, ending the war in victorious for the Allies.